This is sort of... It's a failed experiment, but I've tried something different, and it was kind of interesting, so I thought I would share it. So, alright. Picked up Bad Company 2. I've never played the PC version, so I picked it up on sale. It has no controller support, so... The problem is I'm trying to make a toggle run. You know, I can hold down the stick, and then I'm running. So now, I mean, obviously, the easy thing to do would be to go in, select for activator, and cycle it. The reason I don't like doing that, though, is that then you have to remember to click it off, and it just drives me a little crazy. I mean, so the solution I made actually was I have a full trigger pull, hipfire exclusive, so I can squeeze in all the way and run. But, I mean, so aside from that, I wanted to show something else, though. So what I figured out was, and it actually works, just there was one problem, though. So what I did was, if we make a whole nother action set, run, let's copy all the actions over. So, okay, run, copy all the actions, let's go an outer ring binding, shift, and let's take that way down. Now, the reason I didn't put that on the stick as default is because in this game, when you run, it's clunky, and I didn't want it to be on the full push. Because there's like a delay when you're running. Yeah, it just... trying to explain, give you some context of why I didn't do certain things you might think I would do. So, okay, did I put this on the wrong... Yeah, I did. So let's take that off. Let's go to the run set. Put outer ring binding. Shift. Let's make it a low radius, so basically it takes over the whole stick. Then, go back to the default. I'm going to go on the click, remove shift, go to run. We'll keep these on just to show that it's working. So I click on sprint, it's going to go to my run set. And then, in my run set, this was the part that I was excited about. So, in here, I'm going to go into activator, and then on release press, make the binding, action set, back to default. So okay, now let's test that. Okay, it's switching, but what's going on? It's not working. Let's take that binding off. There. So I just had to fiddle around with that. Click it to run. It's not consistent. So, alright, let's... I can't remember what the settings I had exactly. So let's try... Let's remove that as an outer ring, and instead, let's go as a regular press. Shift, but let's delay it just momentarily so it has a second to kick it in. Let's see if that works. Yeah. So that turn, you know, and I don't have to worry about taking, I mean, obviously I would turn off the action set notifiers. But now the reason I am not using this is because, like, right now I'm running, and then I go to aim, and I let go, it does that. It's that little... Really, the only limitation is if I try to pull up, it's because I still have the stick pushed forward. When I let it go, it switches back to default. So that's just... I mean, I can't really turn that off, but aside from that, I mean, it works very well. That's really the only thing I could think of where it would delay, and I turned, you know, basically giving myself run like it would be on a console stick for an older game. So let's go through that again, just because that was a little tricky. So I made a separate action set, copied everything over, went into the stick, click takes me to run, so let's switch to run, and then in run, I put regular press is W, regular press with shift. I found I needed to give it a little bit of a start delay, or it was getting confused and not pushing it. Like, it wasn't working consistently when I would put it on the outer ring. And then on release press, it takes me back to default as soon as I let go of the stick. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, just because that really does bug me, but... And since, I mean, I figured out, like, I changed anyways and just decided to do a full squeeze of the trigger to run, which works for me, but a lot of people really want to hold on to that kind of toggle sprint, which, like I started saying, you know, I mean, it's very easy. The easiest thing is just to make it a toggle, but then you just have to click it again to turn the toggle off. This way, you're giving it, you know, the normal kind of click to run, and then you don't have to disable the toggle of the shift. Which, like I was saying, sort of a failed experiment. I don't think I'm going to use it in this one, but I thought that was kind of a clever idea. I think I'm very clever. But no, I'm not trying to congratulate myself. I just wanted to share this because it was sort of an inelegant solution that you might not think of. And I could see using that for other things. Like, I was kind of, you know, kind of impressed that the system let me do it where that release press would take me back to default. So yeah, I mean, just another way to turn a click into a hold that you might not have thought of. You can use an action set. And then obviously, like I said, if I was using it, I would turn off the notifiers. I'm just leaving that up there so you can see that it's consistently changing, going to run, boom, coming back. So, alright. Yeah, that's, just neither here nor there. This game's effing great. I forgot how much I loved it. I mean, blowing everything up. You can't beat that! It's awesome. So, alright. That is all I got. Oh, and also, just before I go, I actually had somebody ask, how do you delete an action set? They weren't able to find that answer anywhere. Right there on the bottom of the screen, or I guess right down there. Select to manage your action set. So I'm going to go to run, hit select, and then delete it because I don't really want that. And then I'm back to default. And then I'm just going to go back to remove that, make it shift. Yeah, so then, you know, I'm back to what I had, which was just pull the trigger to run. So, alright, that's it. A lot of rambling, but I tried to stay on point. Don't think about nipples. Be professional. Hit the tires! Oh, I love this game. Yes, you get it. Yes, I feel it. The energy vibrating. Oh, shit.